How good is that? G'day. Good afternoon, fishing enthusiasts. Welcome to On the Water Down Under, where the fish are always biting and the jokes are off the hook. I'm your host, Daniel Allen, and I love me some fishing and would consider myself somewhat of an experienced angler.
And I'm Tom Layden, your co-host with someone to little to no fishing experience, here to learn the ropes on how to fish like a pro, like Dan here, the self-proclaimed fish whisperer.
Well, I don't call myself that.
He does. He told me so himself.
All right, mate, if you say so.
But enough of that. Folks, get ready to take a deep dive in the wonderful world of fishing. Although Murray cod have gone out of season, Dan was called quite the splash in Warrandyte. We're about to reel in his latest fishing report, helping you stay prepared for when Murray cod are back in season. Let's take a look.
G'day. Today we're in the beautiful town of Warrandyte, exploring some of the fishing opportunities that can be had on the Yarra River. Today we're going to talk about the fish species that can be caught out of these waters and how you can best optimise your chances of getting down here and catching a fish. The Macquarie perch is a beautiful native fish, distinguishable by its large eyes and its rounded tail. Unfortunately, the Macquarie perch's population is affected by the red fin virus, and therefore they are actually classed as endangered fish. If they are caught, they should be returned to the water immediately and not taken from the waterways. The next species we have is the European carp, another invasive species that has been introduced to Australian waterways. The European carp is a bottom-feeding fish, and unfortunately they kick up a lot of mud and dirt, affecting the overall water quality. But today, we haven't come down to Warrandyte to talk about Macquarie perch, definitely not here to talk about carp. We're here to talk about the illustrious Murray cod, one of Australia's most beautiful freshwater fish. Now, unfortunately for me, and luckily for the cod in these waters, the Murray cod season is currently closed. The closure started on the 1st of September and ends on the 30th of November. This is to maintain fish population so that you can continue to catch Murray cod. Now, when it comes to fishing for Murray cod, I couldn't recommend enough getting a bait casting rod and reel combo. Well, most people would probably recommend you get a 6 to 10 kilo rod with a reel with about 7 kilos of drag, paired with 20, 30 pound braid and equivalent leader on the end of your line. Now, when it comes to what time you should be coming out and fishing for Murray cod, I've had my best experience at first and last light of the day. But in saying that, I have caught cod all throughout the day when it's bright and when it's overcast. So try your luck at any time of the day and hopefully you can get onto a cod. In this week's fishing forecast, we're diving into the freshwater fishing locations across Victoria that have had recent success in catching some beautiful species of freshwater fish.
So Dan, where can our fishing enthusiasts find the best locations to catch Murray cod this September?
Great question, Tom. While Murray cod season is closed until the 30th of November, there are some exceptions. You can either head to Lake Eildon or the Rocklands Reservoir.
Lucky us. And what about trout?
Well, there are quite a few hotspots for trout fishing this month. The Goulburn has been very promising since the season opened, as well as the Upper Howqua River, the King River and the Midda River.
Wow, Dan, that's a lot of rivers. And how about the fans of the golden perch? Where might they go?
For those after yellow belly, the Goulburn River, Lake Epilock and Lake Hume are the hotspots for yellow belly this month.
And let's not forget about those pesky redfin. Where can anglers go and reel in these beauties?
Well, Tom, if you're looking to get onto some redfin this month, go to Lake Burrenbeat, or even Lake Eildon where you'll have some luck.
Thanks for sharing your fishing expertise, Dan. I'm sure our viewers will be great for it. I sure know I am. And as always, make sure to check out local regulations before hitting the water. A responsible fisherman is the best kind of fisherman.
And that's it for the fishing forecast. Some good freshwater fish on offer this time in Victoria. Tom, we'll definitely have to plan out a day on the water soon.
Boy, would I love to catch a Murray cod.
One day, mate. One day. Though it appears Tom has had quite the entertaining adventure in Blair Hill, where he visited a local fly fishing store, Aussie Angler, where the lovely team there taught him a thing or two about fly fishing. Now let's tag along and see what he discovered.
We're here at Aussie Angler Fly Fishing, where we're going to head inside and talk to Mick, where hopefully he'll teach me a thing or two about fly fishing. Let's go. I'm with Mick from Aussie Angler Fly Fishing. Mick, what is fly fishing?
Tom, fly fishing is taking a specifically designed rod, reel and line that enables you to cast something that weighs absolutely nothing that you can't cast with a normal fishing rod. Fly fishing is generally done with rods that are slightly longer than what you normally would use, and fly fishing is a specific fly line as well, Tom. So a fly line is basically your sinker. So and it's spread over 90 feet, which is the length of your fly line. And we join a little bit of tapered leader to that, and then we join our fly, and then we wave it in the air, and effectively, you know, we're fly fishing.
Yeah, right. And I just wanted to ask if you were able to demonstrate how to use a rod for a beginner, for me.
Yeah, so what we do here, Tom, for beginners like yourself or even seasoned anglers, we have demo lines and rods in the store. You know, we'll generally take you out the front there, show you how to rig it up, get you casting, so teach you how to fly cast out the front. And what we also do for seasoned anglers, so I'm a certified casting instructor, so is Joanne, who owns the store. And you know, no matter how good you are, we think we could probably go out there and also, you know, brush up on some of your casting techniques as well. So yeah.
No worries, I guess we'll go practice some fishing.
So Tom, what we do is we're going to get you to start off with your rod tip down nice and low, hold that fly line as tight as you can in the left hand, and then just follow my movements. So it's slow to quick to a stop, slow to quick to a stop, slow to quick, and that's how we do it. Right, don't fight me, don't fight me. And this is false casting, Tom, and we use that to get our distance out. Good. We only ever need 3, 1, 2, and throw it out in your third one. Tom, I think that'll scare a few, mate. That's it. That'll do. Very good. And Tom, we're fishing.
Lovely work, Tom, and a big thanks to the team down at Aussie Angler for teaching you a thing or two about fishing, something that I've been struggling to do.
Well, seeming that now I'm a pro at fly fishing, I'll say it does help when you have a teacher who actually knows what they're saying.
All right, mate, ease up. Now it's to the part of our program where anglers like you get to share their incredible catches from across the region. First up, we have Shay Bloom, who caught some beautiful brown trout out of the north or northeast Victoria in the Upper Murray catchment. Great catch, Shay.
Next, we've got Matthew Nichols, who reeled in some nice reddies out of Hopkins River as well as Lake Purrumbete and Lake Childruck. Thanks for sharing your catch, Matthew.
And last but not least, we have Travis Francis, who has got onto a few brown trout, rainbow trout and redfin, fishing out of the northeast areas. Seems like Travis has been travelling all right. We understand that some fishing spots are best kept secret, but we do appreciate these folks for sharing their incredible catches with us.
Yes, thank you for sharing, and keep those photos coming because who knows, your catch could be featured in a future episode.
As we are nearing the end of the episode of On the Water Down Under, let's see if you've been paying attention with Getting Quizzy with Tommy. All right, Tom, did you learn anything today?
Yes, I think I did, Dan. I reckon I could go fishing by myself.
Well, I doubt that. So let's see. Tom, what rod would you use to catch a Murray cod?
A big fishing rod?
Once again, Tom has not been paying attention. And that concludes this week's episode. We hope you learned something, or at least more than Tom.
I have to admit, that can't be that hard.
Until next time, everyone, and remember,
The wetter the line, the better the time.